Hello, I'm Paul Blanchard and I live at Gainsborough, just 20 miles north of Lincoln. I've lived there man and boy. I started working in 1970 as an apprentice bricklayer, saved my time, and then got married, and then I sort of went on my own. I set up a small business. Now, I was in the trade for nearly 40 years before my accident in 2010. I was 54. I'd done a barn conversion for these farmers about 6 months before my accident. So I had a good relationship with them. And believe it or not, they rung me up several times in July of 2010. They had a problem on another barn, basically. Now, I was busy. I was involved in building a house, and I've got several more to do to follow on from that. But I decided to have a look at the job. And I went to see, they wanted some panels replacing, skylight panels on the roof line. And they wanted them replaced. It's not asbestos product now, it's a cement product that they use. And I thought, okay, I'll make a start of it. I'll do it. I'll see how we go. I never did know, if you like, risk assessment. I never did anything about scaffolding and this, that and the other. I should have turned around to them guys and said, look, unless you've got A, B and C, X, Y and Z, I'm not going to do it. i.e. scaffolding, netting and etc. I wasn't desperate for the money, but I decided to do it. I took my eye off the ball, and that split second of that fall changed my life and my family's life forever. Yes, they were to blame, they had responsibility. In fact, it was fine, to be fair, but I was an experienced guy. I knew what was right and I knew what was wrong. So my mission, if you like, or why I like to talk to people and present to people, is accidents are avoidable. And this is what it's all about. Have the right attitude about work. Have the right procedures to do jobs. And because bad habits are as easy to create as good habits. So create the good habits and have the right approach. But I've been married for 47 years to Jenny, happily most of the time anyhow, but she's been very good to me, and personally I wouldn't be as good as I am, especially mentally, if it weren't for the support and family and friends. But that's not all that's there. Luckily I've had a lot of nice people and good people around me, but don't have the accident. And then you haven't got to be involved with the things that I've been talking about this last minute or two. But still, go to work safe, come home, provide for your family. That's the way to go all about it. I'll repeat, don't have an accident.